1 half to go. Here come the Wrecking Rams. Scoreless at halftime, and the Golden Tornadoes are coming back in the Dome. Well, Sulphur will get the ball to start the second half. They deferred as they won the toss. So Acadiana kicks it off from the 40.
He ain't running that one back.
And into the end zone it goes. The Tornadoes will play it from their own 20-yard line. Well, somebody's got to win it sooner or later. It's 0-0 right now.
Well, that's a pretty good assumption.
And they need to get some offense going. But as you mentioned, Rob, it could be a defensive break.
Yeah, special teams and defense usually makes a big play. May not put it in there, but will set you up, your offense up. But there just haven't been a whole lot of breakdowns in this game by either one of these teams, and the scoreboard shows it.
Bourgeois is starting out at quarterback for the Tornadoes, and they'll flip it out there to the left side, and a first down as they get it to Ellender. 14 yards on the play as Johnson, Anthony Johnson, makes the tackle for Acadiana.
Ben Bourgeois, 5 out of 7 for 37 yards. And Coach Paul Bourgeois hoping his offense can sustain a drive and get his defense a lead.
At the 33-yard line, first down, the handoff on the dive to the right side. Nothing there. The Rams come in and shut up the hole there as they deal it in there to Fisher. And Fisher is stopped after a gain of 1. Brady Hebert, and Journet, the two Rams who got to the ball carrier.
Second down and 8. They're going to give him 2, and that's probably a pretty generous mark as the Rams were all over him.
Second down, it's a long 8, though, just short of the 35. Bourgeois is in the shotgun, and he's going to throw it to the right side. Hook back toward the quarterback, and across midfield he goes for the Golden Tornadoes.
So 3 plays, 2 first downs for the Golden Tornadoes, and it's a quick out and a move and a first down, and the Tornadoes have their best drive of the evening going.
Garrett Lockhart catches the football. Good for 19. Latchley on the stop. So the Tornadoes have something going to start the second half. They're moving the football. Bourgeois up under center again.
Quick hitter to the fullback.
And Fisher has the ball inside the 35 to the 34. That's what they did in that semifinal game.
But did you notice how, and here again, even with the running game and the passing game, everything they're doing is quick. The quick out, the quick dive to the fullback, everything's quick. Nothing counter, nothing delayed. Because of the speed of the defense, they're hitting them quick with the passing game and with the run game.
Corville was in on the tackle at the 34. Tornadoes moving the football. Good look there at Fisher as he is in the fullback position. Ryan is dotting the I, and Ryan has the football dancing to the outside, trying to get to the edge. Ryan's to the 30 inside of the 27-yard line.
Flag on the play late.
Going to be against Acadiana. 5 yards, incidental.
Face mask. That's the defense. 5 yards. Results in a penalty, makes it a first down.
7 yards on the run. A 5-yard penalty tacked onto it.
The end of the play right here. Pretty good blocking to get him the corner, and
best looking drive of the night as the Tornadoes are attacking, and now Acadiana's defending and trying to hold on as Bourgeois is maybe changing the play, starts his cadence, gets the direct snap and keeps the ball out to the right side, and Bourgeois rambles with it down to the 16.
Well, this baby's getting, if it wasn't physical in the first half, it's getting physical now. There is some heavy hitting going on down on that floor.
Sam and Touche stick him, but not before. Bourgeois gets 6 yards. It's 2nd down and 4.
The deepest penetration by any club tonight. 3 minutes on this drive so far for Sulphur. 2nd and 3.
Only Fisher's in the backfield now. Fisher gets in, the big man lumbers in there with it. He carries the pigskin right down to the 1st down marker.
Got the left foot mark.
Rob, you made the point earlier. Sulphur is doing it very fast. Whatever they're doing quick hitters.
Quick hitters, yeah.
And they only left Fisher in the backfield that time. Spread out Acadiana a little bit and then gave it to Fisher right up the middle.
They're going to measure it. And this one's going to be close. It'll only be 3rd down if he doesn't make it.
They stretch it out. Short just a bit.
67.
Short by just 6 inches.
6?
What do you got?
What rule are you using?
7 plays, 67 yards. 3:26 so far. The clock's at 8:34.
Third and a Dennis McCain half a foot. Everybody else about an inch.
Up to the line of scrimmage come the Tornadoes.
He buys a foot-long dog, gets 18 inches.
Bourgeois is waiting for the snap. He has 2 men with him in the backfield. High snap and a flag.
Delay of game. Wow. Oh, my.
Dead ball. Delay of game. Offense. 5 yards. We're going to replay. 3rd down.
Oh, my. That's not a turnover, but that is a huge mistake by the Tornadoes. 3rd and an inch.
And after a measurement.
After a measurement, you know the play was called, but they didn't get it off. And that gives some life to the Acadiana defense. They were reeling a little bit.
And the crowd of Acadiana. 1 for 7 on 3rd down.
3rd and 5 in that 1 inch.
Here come the Golden Tornadoes.
Ryan split to the near side.
From
Motion.
the 17. Motion and 5 more coming against the Tornadoes.
3rd and 10 and that inch. Self-destructing on offense.
Dead ball. False start. Offense. 5 yards. Still. 3rd down.
Seventh penalty of the night on Sulphur for 34 yards.
Third and 10 and a bit from the 22-yard line. Bourgeois hustles in and has a teammate, Ellender, number 2, right beside him. And the play clock is at 4. Bourgeois to throw. Bourgeois throws the ball, and it's intercepted down at the 5-yard line, but intercepted by Acadiana. Sam Elston was back there. Kevin Elston grabbed it for Acadiana.
So the Tornadoes come up empty. Tried to get it to Ryan. So 3rd and an inch turns into 3rd and 10 and an inch. And the interception gives it to Acadiana at their own 5.
Now the Wrecking Rams go back to work. Jonathan Morvan is up under center. He'll hand it ahead in a dive on, literally a dive on the right side by Dean. Dean got 3 yards. Let's go down to Tressie.
Well, thanks, guys. I'm down here with General Manager of the Superdome and the Arena, Mr. Glenn Menard. Now, obviously, this is a great event, but you guys have so many more events coming up in the next 2 years at both facilities.
That's really true. You know, this year we have the men's first round NCAA, which leads to the Final Four. The Arena Bowl will be staged in the arena with arena football. And then next year we have a women's regional for NCAA, and of course the Hornets coming back.
Let's talk real quick. Halftime, you presented a special award to Tommy Henry.
Well, we decided to create a Courage Award for those that have gone above and beyond or had difficulty in their life and overcame. So all the schools can nominate one of their students, and it's named after Tommy Henry for his years of dedication, and we'll be awarding that each year with a committee of educators, and we thought that was a good way to honor Tommy and all the work he's done all these years for high school athletics.
Well, Glenn, thank you so much, and thanks to you and the Superdome for everything you do for us.
Well, good to see you here. Glad we're all here.
All right, guys.
Morvan throws the football out there to the left side, tried to get it to Falk, incomplete. So the 3rd and 2 is an incomplete pass, and Acadiana will punt it. Alamo to kick it.
Ted Davidson. The offense can't get the kinks out.
Acadiana misses on 3rd down. 1 for 13 from Morvan. Ellender fair catches at the 45. Sulphur gets the ball back. They had a good-looking drive the first time. We'll see what they do this time on CST.
Get the good stuff. Instead of getting the usual, or rather unusual, drop the hint that you want a quality gift this year. The Napa Professional 117-piece socket set is only $79.99 after mail-in rebate. Or get this camouflage spotlight with 2 million candle power for just $39.99. While you're in Napa, register for a chance to win this number 55 remote control car. If you've been good this year, you deserve a Napa quality gift. Get the good stuff.
Treat yourself at mycookrewards.com.
Welcome back, everybody. We are scoreless from the 45-yard line. Bourgeois to throw. Bourgeois over the middle, incomplete. Tried to get it to Ellender.
The LHSA would like to thank these local sponsors: Perry Company CPAs, Certified Public Accountants in Sulphur, Miss Darla Perry, owner. De Madera of Lafayette, furnish your imagination. Imagine your furniture. Mr. Patrick Broussard, West Pinhook in Lafayette, Louisiana. And FlashPicsPhoto.com for action shots of all 5 state championship games, as well as the awards presentation and trophy award presentations. Also go to the website, download your DVD order form to get a copy of your favorite state championship contest on DVD.
Sulphur tries to change it up a little bit as they get Kobe Miller in at quarterback. Williams, the intended receiver. Jermaine Williams. Falk was covering for Acadiana.
6:26 to go in the third quarter, and we are in a dead heat.
Miller's 0 for 4. Now he plays it third down and 10 with 6:26 to go. Hand it off. Running room out there for Fisher. First down, Sulphur at the 34.
Another quick hitter to Fisher. On 3rd and 10, the fullback gets the call. He gets 11.
Why not? Fisher, a good job there moving to the outside, then cutting it back inside. And the big man at fullback charges ahead for the first down for the Tornadoes. 11 on the play. Miller still in at quarterback. Option, give it to Ryan. Ryan trying to get to the outside. They string it out and bump him out of bounds.
Just nowhere for Ryan to go there. He's going to lose several on the play.
Elston and Falk shoved him out for a 3-yard loss.
2nd and 13. 5:49 to go and a scoreless tie in the third quarter.
Sulphur has a wide receiver out to the left. 2 men out that way, and the eye in the backfield. Ryan puts his head down, but he runs into some wrecking Rams. They grab him, and then they cover him up in the middle of the defensive line.
So it's going to be 3rd and 12. 5:23 to go in the third quarter.
Ryan with 10 carries, 15 yards. Miller to throw the football. He's looking way down the field. He has a man open at the 10 in the end zone. Touchdown Ryan. Isaiah Ryan, good for 35 yards and a Golden Tornado touchdown.
No flags.
They lost Ryan, but Miller didn't.
Wow. Long time a-coming. As they help off the injured Ram Jeremy Corville. Miller to Ryan.
Well, it took 2.5 quarters, over 2.5 quarters. Finally, we have a score. Kratzer will try to make it 7-0 as Taylor is waiting to kick.
Dead ball. Encroachment. Defense. Half the distance to the goal. We're going to re-kick.
Yeah, that'll help a little bit, but Sulphur's going to still kick it.
They declined the penalties, what they did.
Why?
It changes the angle.
From straight on, right?
That's right.
Kratzer.
Hey, you don't want to. Kickers are funny.
Yeah, they might.
It's like when you make the free throw. When you make the free throw, you don't leave the free throw line. You don't change your spot.
Kratzer is kicking. He has it in the air and good, barely. 7 on the board for Sulphur as they break through the Golden Tornadoes. Ryan to the end zone.
Get the good stuff.
Instead of getting the usual, or rather unusual, drop the hint that you want a quality gift this year. The Napa Professional 117-piece socket set is only $79.99 after mail-in rebate. Or get this camouflage spotlight with 2 million candle power for just $39.99. While you're in Napa, register for a chance to win this number 55 remote control car. If you've been good this year, you deserve a Napa quality gift.
Get the good stuff.
Signs of progress are everywhere. With 3 new Oxner Medical Centers opening in Kenner, Uptown, and the West Bank, life is getting better in New Orleans. So is healthcare. Oxner, healthcare with peace of mind.
It was exciting to play in the Dome because the Dome was pretty new, and it was an honor to go in there and play in the Dome. Our kids, at Lutcher, probably have never been to a Saints game or anything like that, and they went to the Dome and they're wide-eyed and everything and looking in there, and it was a very exciting time for them, a very exciting time for our community.
Got it in the end zone, and the Rams lost him, and Isaiah Ryan scores the first touchdown of the game as Kratzer kicks off, and Falk grabs the ball for Acadiana. Sulphur is after him, and they got him finally back at the 16. The forward progress out to the 18, a 3-yard return. The scoring drive, 6 plays, 45 yards, a minute 30. Capped off by a 35-yard TD reception by Ryan.
So the Ram offense will need to get juiced up here and put something together. 4:55 to go in the third quarter, plenty of time.
Here's the cover. The ball's on the ground, and the Tornadoes recover the football. Zach Albin got on it for Sulphur.
Whoa, my! The Tornadoes have seized all of the momentum. Morvan never got it put away as he got hit, and Alban jumps on it. Kobe Miller into the huddle. This is huge for the Acadiana defense.
Miller has just Ryan behind him deep in the tailback position. Fakes it to Ryan. Miller rolls to the right, looking for somebody to throw it to. Miller is firing the football, and it's incomplete.
Flag.
Trying to get it down there to Lockhart. Well, let's check the penalty. Jordan is hobbling and coming off the field as we get the call.
Holding. Offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. We will replay. First down.
the way back to the 36.
And there is Miss Cherish Barton, a junior member of the Acadiana football team.
The 36-yard line, that's where the Tornadoes play it, but now first down and very, very long as Miller's still in the game. One-on-one coverage on two receivers out to the right, over the middle. The pass is caught inside the 20.
A diving catch by Garrett Lockhart. Take another look at it right here. Cradles it at the 20.
16 yards on the reception.
2nd and 6.
Miller up under center this time. He has Fisher right behind him, and Ryan at tailback.
Motion.
Dead ball. False start. Offense. 5 yards. Still 2nd down.
Yeah, we call a lot of names each and every week, Rob, but don't get a chance to call those offensive linemen a lot. But boy, they're down there in the trenches. Very important to a football team.
In most games that are televised or on radio, the only time you hear their name is when they do something wrong. But you're right, those guys, without them, the Heisman trophies and the Biletnikoff awards and all those awards, no one could get them because there'd be nobody blocking for these guys.
Ryan is making the edge, and how does he stay in bounds?
He did. That's how. He stepped out at the 18. I mean, at 13.
But he stayed in early on, and that enabled him to get right down to the first down marker. Watch it right here.
And he got the first down.
Ryan was injured the first time these two teams played. He's figuring into the game now as he catches a touchdown pass. Makes a big run.
This is the 4th straight week that Sulphur has been on the road. They won their first playoff game at home against Covington, a game they really struggled in, and then they went on the road. Beat Karen Crow, beat West Monroe when they were ranked number 23 in the nation by USA Today, and then came to New Orleans and beat Rummel last week at Joe Eni Stadium, and then back in New Orleans this week. So it's been the 2006 tour.
On the ground, picked up by Miller, but Shorney's back in the game, and he makes the stop.
Closing in on 3 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Points have been hard to come by.
At the 16-yard line, it's 2nd down, 12 to go. Pitch it to Ryan. Ryan is caught out to the right side. A hard charging Boykin. Jordan Boykin got him. No gain. 3rd down, 12 to go. And a big play coming here. Sulphur's up by 7. They would like to get at least 3. Miller to throw. Miller fires it. Incomplete, overthrown. Just throws that one away. Had Ryan streaking down the sideline. Incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down, and Pratchett's going to come in and try to give the Tornadoes a 2-score lead.
And this would be big for the Tornadoes. From 32 yards.
Tanner Kratzer. Bourgeois the holder. 32-yard field goal attempt. The kick is in the air. The kick is good. 10-0 Golden Tornadoes.
Well, they've touched it twice in the second half, and they've scored twice.
Now they're in pretty good shape right now, up 10-0.
Get the good stuff.
Instead of getting the usual, or rather unusual, drop the hint that you want a quality gift this year. The Napa Professional 117-piece socket set is only $79.99 after mail-in rebate. Or get this camouflage spotlight with 2 million candle power for just $39.99. While you're in Napa, register for a chance to win this number 55 remote control car. If you've been good this year, you deserve a Napa quality gift.
Get the good stuff.
Can anyone tell me what happened to Napoleon when he tried to invade Russia? Brian?
Somebody's going to get their first loss here tonight. It's not going to be us, is it? No!
We're down. That's just lost.
Blue 80, go!
Well, you see the tower there in New Orleans as you look at downtown in the Big Easy. Our score 10-0. Beautiful skyline in downtown New Orleans. We'll be heading that way in about an hour.
6 plays, 8 yards, 2:45 off the clock, 32-yard field goal gives the Tornadoes a 10-0 lead.
From the 8-yard line, Falk has the football. Falk has a little running room, and he spins out over the 30, right at the 30.
The LHSA would like to thank these local corporate sponsors, the City of Scott, Mayor Hazel Myers, and the City Council, McLeod, Trahan, Sheffield Physical Therapy, Dulles Drive in Lafayette. American Windshield, call Troy, Pam, or Jason for your glass needs in the Lafayette area.
I like the mayor, Scott Hazel Myers, and she's a lady, just got reelected. Does a great job. She has Scott on the move where the West begins. The keeper by Morvan. He puts his head down, and look at that young man fighting with the football to the 39.
Well, that's a new quarterback. That's Kip Jacob.
So Jacob puts a little spark in there.
Well, you said
he keeps the football.
They're coming back to New Orleans, and partner, you're right. 36,663 in here now. The two-day total, 58,012, the second largest crowd in the history of the Superdome Classic. Job well done, fans.
So Jacob came into the game to try to run the football, and he'll roll out there to the left side and flip it down the field. It opens up out of bounds. The reception is made by Boykin, the tight end, 210 and a senior.
When Jacob comes in, not a lot of things change when you got two left-handed quarterbacks. But he rolls that time and gets it out. A little bit of change of pace. Kip Jacob filled in this season when Morvan was injured.
Alvin knocked him out of bounds. Unusual to have two lefties. The signal callers, it opens up in the middle. Figaro with the football, and here come the Wrecking Rams.
And a quick hitter there again. These defenses are so fast side to side. It looks looks like both coaches said to heck with that. Let's go right up the middle with the quick hitters, and it's paying off.
At the 35-yard line, another first down for Acadiana. Two fine schools in Louisiana, Acadiana and Sulphur. Academics second to none at those two schools. The keeper, again by Jacob. He has good yardage as he's inside the 30 to the 29 and a gain of 6.
He got 6, and that's probably going to be the last play of the third quarter, but the Wrecking Rams have got a little something brewing.
Abraham made the tackle.
As soon as you said Hazel Myers had the city of Scott on the move, the Rams got moving. The mayor has spoken.
We have come to the end of the third quarter. 12 minutes to go. Who will win it? Sulphur's up by 10 right now, but Acadiana is on the move. And we're coming back on CST from Lubbock, Texas to Gainesville, Florida.
Would you like to lower your mortgage payments up to 35%?
I could reduce my monthly payments? Tell me how.
Introducing Smart Choice, the home loan exclusively from Quicken Loans. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing, Smart Choice is the answer. Here's an example. A traditional 30-year loan for $200,000 at 7% interest would be $1,330 a month. But with Smart Choice, that same loan would be an amazingly low $850 a month. That's a difference of over $5,700 a year.
That's good news. So what are we waiting for?
Call toll-free now and see how you can lower your monthly payments up to 35%. The Smart Choice Loan. It's great for refinancing or for purchasing that new home. You get monthly payment flexibility, so you can decide to pay just interest or make payments to principal whenever you want. Call this toll-free number now or go to QuickenLoans.com to get started and lower your mortgage payments up to 35%. But don't wait. Take advantage today while rates are still low.
Welcome back, everybody. The Tornadoes 10, the Rams nothing.
Let's thank some local sponsors. Rick Lee Productions, proud supporter of all high school athletics in the state of Louisiana. Cox, Philo, Camel & Wilson, LLP, a personal injury law firm serving Southwest Louisiana since 1969. And the city of Sulphur, Mayor Ron Lala, and the Sulphur City Council.
Now you mentioned the mayor of Sulphur. Let's see what happens from the 29-yard line. Second down and 4. Right up the middle it goes. And close to the first down marker, just short. Just outside the 25-yard line is Godere and Little.
Well, they threw it to Jacobs 6 times in the first half. Didn't catch any of them. Well covered. In the third quarter, he's 1 for 1 throwing it. He's ran it twice for 15 yards and 3 touches for 27 yards. So get him into the game somehow. Your athlete has got his hands on the football and has put a little bit of a spark into this dormant Acadiana offense the first 2 quarters.
Only 2 for 10 on third down, but that's a first down. A quick hitter to the right side. Little extra push it right there as Dean gets the first down for Acadiana.
Through 3 quarters. Wow, look at that defense. 179 yards to 105, and the passing yards for Acadiana down. Penalties, how about average? The turnovers, Tornadoes with 2, Acadiana with 1. Not a lot of offense in this one.
2 men in the backfield. Jacob up under center. Everything's been quick inning now. Jacob backs up and throws the football. Touchdown! Touchdown in the end zone to Falk.
Even a longer time coming for the Rams, but Falk from Jacob. And whoa, Nelly, we got a barn burner going now, partner.
Javina's Falk from Jacob. Touchdown, Wrecking Rams, the swinging gate. Swings back in front of the goalpost. Aliball will try to make it 7 for Acadiana. He does. And Acadiana draws to within 3 of the Golden Tornadoes.
From ground level, Jacob splits the coverage and ball. 3 minutes and 17 seconds. They go 70 yards. And Acadiana is right back in it.
Not much action in the first half, but they're making up for it now as these young men are fighting for a state championship and fighting for their respective schools. That was a must drive for Acadiana as they had fallen down by 2 scores at 10-0. Now it's 10-7.
A little gut check. And they responded in a big way.
10:47 to go. Alamon to kick off. His kick is sailing into the end zone, way to the back of the end zone. Sulphur will play it from the 20. All right, let's check in with Tressie Leyendecker, who has a special guest.
Well, thanks, guys. I'm down here visiting with Mr. Tommy Henry. Tommy, how surprised were you with that great gift they presented to you at halftime?
Well, I was floored. I haven't done anything to deserve anything like that, but it was very nice and of those people to do that. The Doug Thorne and Lynn Menard and Bill Curl and people with the Superdome. Although, again, I've just been a small part of this.
You're way too modest. You have given 25 years to the LHSAA and done a miraculous job.
Well, I've been paid to do this. It's my job, and I've been paid to do the best I could do. And but I haven't done it alone. I've had 2 great assistant commissioners, and Mac and BJ, and a wonderful support staff, and back into the executive committee, and a wonderful family to support me, and the blessings of the good Lord. I mean, it's hard to fail when you got all that going for you. You should do well.
Are you going to miss it, Tommy?
Well, I will. I mean, it's been my high school sports has been my career, except for 43 years now. And I love high school sports, but this is hard to do, but I'm going to do it because I believe it's best for this association.
I think the guys upstairs have a couple of questions they want me to ask you.
Well, not really a question, Tressie. Tommy, this is Robin Dennis up in the booth.
Who?
Robin Dennis.
Oh.
Just, Tressie, tell Tommy that we're going to miss him, and we've had a great ride with the commissioner, and you're right, he's a very modest man, and he always gives credit to his staff, but you got to give credit to the guy who hired the staff, and that's Tommy Henry.
Rob up there is saying, yes, you are modest, and yes, your staff does a great job, but you got to give it to the guy who hired that staff.
Well, I've been blessed. I've surrounded myself with good people, and they bought into what we're trying to do, and they bought into the parts of being dedicated and having pride in what they do. And I mean, this is their, this is like their, where they're kind of having their papers graded an event like this, and public is looking at it, and they know they're part of it, and like I said, they bought into all that. So I've been very blessed to be surrounded with great people.
Tommy, we're going to miss you.
Oh, I'm going to miss y'all too, but I'll be around somewhere to help out anytime I can.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right, thank you, Tressie and Rob. I echo our thanks to Commissioner Henry, supporting our broadcast always as he starts the pairing show that we do, and then supports our weekly broadcast. There's a timeout on the field. The Tornadoes of Sulphur 10 and Acadiana 7.
Mom, Dad, it's me, your baby who has everything figured out.
But I still need you to remind me to drive carefully.
So always buckle up because accidents are never planned. Almost half of American teenage deaths result from car crashes.
Not to speed, run red lights, or ride with a drunk driver.
It is illegal to purchase alcohol under 21.
Every time you remind me,
you saved my life.
You drink, you drive, you walk.
The LSU Lady Tiger basketball team, in conjunction with the LSU Operation Rebound, will battle Louisiana Tech on December 30th at 2 p.m. in the 84 Lumber Katrina Relief Basketball Classic in the New Orleans Arena. Proceeds for the game will benefit Friends of Nord and the New Orleans Habitat for Humanity. Reserve tickets are $7, $5, and $3. Don't miss out on one of college basketball's great rivalries when the LSU Lady Tigers host the 84 Lumber Katrina Relief Classic. Get your tickets now by calling Ticketmaster at 504-522-5555 or 225-761-8400 or visit www.ticketmaster.com.
Welcome back, everybody. We have a football game. It's a 3-point game. Sulphur up over Acadiana.
The LHSA would like to thank some more local sponsors. D&L Industrial Painting and Acme Trucking. Call Tim Ledoux or Rodney, Mary, or Jesse Duhan in Sulphur. The Pediatric Group, 600 Cypress Street in Sulphur, right there next to Sulphur High School. The law offices of Oliver and Charles Trump, a professional law corporation in Sulphur. Linsco's Biggs Tex Trailers, the #1 selling trailer. And Metal Outlet Incorporated. Contact Mr. Russell Burleson or Bob Henry on East Napoleon in Sulphur, Louisiana.
All right, let's set the situation. 4th down and 1. Remember that Bourgeois is a quarterback and he's the punter. Falk is deep.
Buddy, he ain't faking it here.
Falk is deep at his own 45-yard line. Bourgeois puts a foot into it and kicks it. Hits the ground, takes a nice roll for Sulphur, then settles back the other way at the 34-yard line. No return on the punt that was good for 37 yards.
Well, Dennis, you know, we have a lot of fun here, and we want to send out a thank you to our graphics man. He's been a man of many costumes this week. Mark Snuggles Rodovich, man of 1,000 costumes. There he is as the Eagle. Now he's the dancing bulldog on Friday night. Well, look, watch. He was the Comet. Now he's a ram, a long neck ram, and now here's the Eagle again. Mark Snuggles Rodovich down in the truck. He puts up some graphics. He changes into his costume and he sprints around the city of New Orleans. Heck, that Comet was up in Shreveport. He made it up there this weekend for a little footage.
Thank you, Mark Rodovich. What a job he does on graphics.
David Bryan and stats. Ralph Ladner up in the booth with us.
And our cameramen all over the Superdome. And how many people they have in the truck? 40 or 50 probably, huh?
I'm glad I'm not paying them. Or feeding them.
And then we hired a couple of helicopters just to fly around outside. Or somebody did. Jacob keeps the football.
Don't send me the bill.
In the middle. Goes out to the 43-yard line, just past the 43.
You know, as much help as we get, all you and I can do is mess this thing up. It's all there for us.
And our thanks to Cox Sports Television, to CST.
Rod Michler and Jeff Brenner and the Florida fanatic down in the truck, John Salzer. His Gators are somehow backed into the championship game. No, they deserved it.
Handoff to the right side. First down, Acadiana. Dean has the football.
And speaking of championship games, we got one going right here. No one has left the building.
Remember the last time?
Except Elvis.
Remember the last time that you and I saw Acadiana? They fell down by 2 scores late in the game. Fought back to win it. Both these teams evenly matched. Jacob, a spark for Acadiana. 2 men in the backfield. The handoff on a quick hitter. Figueroa is smashing with it and dashing with it and going to the 41. Godair and Abraham on the stop.
First down, Wreck-It Rams.
The gain is 11. Just over 7 to go. Jacob is keeping, and he did a good job of making something out of nothing right there as he twisted and kept his feet moving and picked up 4 yards on first down.
Jacob and the Ram offense will now have a 2nd and 6.
Second down and a long 6 to go. As you look inside the Acadiana huddle. And Jacob brings the Rams up to the line of scrimmage with Dean and Figueroa behind him. Figueroa!
3rd and short. Tonight's presentation of LHSA football is the exclusive property of Cox Sports Television and the Louisiana High School Athletic Association and may not be reproduced, redistributed, or rebroadcast without the written consent permission of Cox Sports Television and the LHSAA. There's one of our camera guys waving at himself.
3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1.
Jacob
motion,
fumbles it a little bit, and a flag comes in.
So 3rd and 1 goes to 3rd and 6 for our Hispanic viewers in the New Orleans area.
Stall. Offense. 5 yards. Still 3rd down.
If it's more than 3rd and 10, I'm in trouble because that's as far as my Spanish goes.
I think they've changed it up a little bit. Maybe the SC1 later, or a long time ago, but I think they've changed that now a little bit.
Well,
at 11. 3rd down and 6.
You didn't know I knew other languages.
No, I didn't. I sure didn't. Limited, though. Jacob on the option play keeps it.
Got it.
To the 30. The ball's on the ground. Have they blown it dead?
Yep. The game has changed when Jacob came in at quarterback. Yes, he was down.
That's one thing about high school sports. You don't have to worry about them challenging it or getting another look. 6 carries, 34 yards for Jacob. Give it to Figueroa. He's in the trenches and he picks up 2 yards on first down.
4:45 and counting. This one will be added, regardless of the outcome, to that classics list that you see in your program. This one has been a keeper.
12 carries, 69 yards for Figueroa. It started slow, but we've got a game now. Jacob to throw the football. He fires it up in the air, down around the 3-yard line, incomplete.
Oh, Nelly, what a play.
Exciting as the ball was in the air.
Take a look at this right here.
Brandon Fisher was covering.
That was anybody's ball, and Fisher swipes it away at the last moment. 3rd and 7.
Third down.
Fourth class breakup of the night for Fisher.
Third down and a long 7 to go. Here's that option play again. Jacob, the Tornadoes are after him this time, and they knock him down just inside the 25, about 5 yards short of a first down.
Well, this one is going to be a classic. Get your copy of it. Download your order form at flashpixphoto.com. Get a copy of the DVD or send in your order form from your game day program, or get some action shots from this one or any of the 5 state championship games at flashpixphoto.com. From 42 to tie. Alamo, he's got the leg. Does he have the range?
Drew Alamo from 42 yards to tie the score. The snap, the kick is in the air. It's long enough. It's straight enough, and we're tied at 10.
Are you kidding me? Pressure? What pressure? Give me the football and let me kick it. Snap, place, hold. Right down Bone Alley. And Alamo is pumped. I'll be willing to give you the odds. Any odds you want. He drills this one through the back of the end zone on the kickoff.
Don't go anywhere. I know you won't. 3:21 to go in the 5A championship game.
You're watching CST.
Our new score, we're tied at 10.
Tonight's game brought to you by Corey's Clothing. Come in and see Steve or Casey for clothing for the entire family at Corey's Clothing in Sulphur. Home Building Materials Incorporated in Sulphur, Louisiana. Thank you, Mr. Jeff Coates, for all that you do. Sulphur Glass Company, see Darryl Mott on East Napoleon in Sulphur. And Precision Print Sports Center for all your Sulphur High Tornado apparel.
Alamo kicks the field goal. He's pumped up and he kicks it deep in the end zone. Sulphur will go to work at their own 20-yard line with 3:21 to go.
Sulphur had the momentum and a 10-0 lead. The Rams and Kip Jacob found a spark and have set a fire and tied it up at 10. 3:21 to go. Tornadoes and Rams.
Ryan gets the pitch, trying to make the corner. Ryan is slashing out near the 25-yard line, a gain of almost 5 on first down.
And the clock is a ticking away. 2nd and 5 at the 3-minute mark.
Boykin made the tackle. Miller's in the game at quarterback. Where's number 18? And he's going to get the direct snap right here and hand it to Ryan, who is dancing with it out to about the 27.
The LHSA would like to thank Gilbert's Carpet and Floors and Carpet at Gilbert or Jackie Damari. Quality speaks for itself. The Sausage Link in Sulphur, your link to the best meat in town. And Ronnie John's Insurance Agency, like a good neighbor, Ronnie John's is there.
Here's a situation, 3rd down and 2. The Golden Tornadoes 3 for 12 on the night.
Nope.
Jarnay, nowhere for Miller to go. Lance Walker in on the tackle.
The punt unit will have to come on, and the clock continues to tick at 1:48. Acadiana with 3 timeouts. The clock at 1:37. And Sulphur's letting it tick away.
Bourgeois to punt it. His kick is A low line drive that goes to Falk, who looks for somewhere to go. Falk is changing directions. Down he goes. A nice kick by Bourgeois, and good coverage at the 41. We're tied at 10 with 1:10 to go.
You're watching CST.
Here we go. It's 10 to 10. It opens up for Figueroa to the outside, inside the 45. Figueroa to the 43 of Sulphur.
Morvan will bring in the play to Jacob. Morvan, remember now, here's the quarterback. Jacob has been calling the signals. Morvan, they're going to take a timeout. Something wasn't right.
The clock is down to 53 seconds. As Acadiana calls timeout.
The LHSA would like to thank Perry Company CPAs, certified public accountants in Sulphur, Miss Darla Perry, your owner. Demadera of Lafayette, Mr. Patrick Broussard, 610 West Pinhook. Furnish your imagination. Imagine your furniture. And FlashPixPhoto.com for action shots of tonight's classic 5A battle and all of our state championship games. Go to FlashPixPhoto.com. The defensive huddle. Morvan is loosening the arm, and Jacob has been calling the signals, but Morvan was in the huddle prior to that snap, calling the play. Maybe some trickeration in the offing.
Well, it's working pretty well the way it is now, as they're just hitting the holes on the dive. And remember, Alima on that strong leg, could it come down to a kick? First down for Acadiana. Jacob is rolling out and he's throwing the football. A diving reception.
It's coming back. A great athletic play, but a flag on the play.
One official says no catch, and now they'll huddle and talk about it. Of course, we'll have to check the flag.
It does not matter.
We have illegal formation. Offense. 5 yards.
What you got up?
Spot. We'll replay. First down.
A hold. An illegal formation. Take your pick.
It's a legal formation and a 5-yard penalty against Acadiana. The Rams play it from the 49. Lost a few seconds there as the clock is down to 46.
Morvan in at quarterback.
Morvan to throw. Morvan throws the football, and it's caught inside the 40. Inbounds, though, as the official on the spot kept the clock running. And it continues to go. Good throw by Morvan. So Acadiana calls timeout. Well, it looked like the reception was caught in and out of bounds, but the official kept rolling.
It's a mystery to me. It cost Acadiana a timeout.
At the 38-yard line, the official stepped in quickly and kept the clock running as he wheeled the arm.
I'd like to see the end of that play.
Look at Alima, who has already kicked a long field goal tonight. They would like to get it a little closer for him.
The receiver certainly was not down prior to going out of bounds with it.
Jacob has 83 total yards, and all of those yards are this half.
just hit his chest to Jacob.
Morvan is throwing the ball way up in the air, and it's tipped away by the Sulphur Golden Tornadoes as Fisher was defending Brandon Fisher. Fisher's been good in the secondary. No chances there. He just slaps it away.
Not a bad volleyball move there.
3rd down, 4 to go. Acadiana trying to get a few more yards to make it where Alamo can come in and give it a try. Here's the pass, and it's caught out to the right side and to the 31-yard line. 1st down, Acadiana.
It'll stop the clock to set the chains at 20 seconds. 20 seconds. More than likely, you'll see a spike here.
7 yards on the reception. And right you are, Rob, the spike by Morvan. So Acadiana, though, with the 1 timeout, can still do just about anything they want to do because they could call timeout even with a throw in the middle of the field. It would be short of a 1st down.
He was good from 42. It would be 48 right now. 16 seconds to go and a timeout. If you stay in bounds, call it quick.
Morvan is calling his signals. He has 2 men in the backfield. Morvan wants to throw it. Morvan's looking down the field. He throws it, and it's almost caught and almost intercepted.
Figaro wanted a flag, but he's not going to get it. Nearly intercepted by Alban. Fourth. 3rd and 10 with 10 seconds to go, so you've got 1 shot here.
Do you dive it right here and then kick it, or do you try to throw it? They still have a timeout, and they do up the middle. Figaro has the 1st down, and that'll stop the clock.
With 4 seconds to go, the Wrecking Rams are going to get a shot with Alamo.
That's what I thought they would do, just run it up the middle, and it broke open for Figaro. Alamo has a chance to win it for Acadiana.
So the junior will have a chance to tell a story for a lifetime.
Sulphur up by 10, and then Acadiana came fighting back. They tied it at 10, and then Alamo is coming in right now to try to win the football game. Drew Alamo.
Dead in the middle of the field at the 15-yard line. It's going to take 32 yards. 96 feet to win it.
He's 5'9", 170, and a junior, and he brings the tee in with a lot of weight on his shoulder.
Win it or overtime.
Everybody standing in the dome as Alamo is getting set to try it officially from 33 yards.
Timeout, Tornadoes.
So Alamo back with his teammates to the sideline.
He's not even breaking a sweat.
I think he's going to go over and kick one more before he
drill one or two more into the net.
Well, he's not. No, he's by himself standing there.
Yeah, you don't want to talk to him, brother.
Well, the Tornadoes come back on the field, and so do the Wrecking Rams.
You know they're coming with all 11.
But Alimon is the man, Drew Alimon.
Sulphur has one timeout left.
Has the spotlight on him.
And they'll take it.
One more time, they'll call timeout. And the next time we go on the field, it will be showtime for Alimon.
And this time he is coming to the net. He's going to work that kink out. What? Give me a football.
That young man has a strong leg.
Every set of eyes in the dome is on a guy practice kicking into a net. And you want to know why? The guy that's got to really pull the trigger on this is the snapper.
That's where it starts.
And then the holder.
And then the kicker.
And then it's all about Alimon. There's a lot of things that's got to be in place here for this to happen.
But he has to get it straight. Here it comes. Will Acadiana win it? The snap is back. The hold is down. Alimon kicks it. The kick is up. It's good. Acadiana, state champions in Louisiana for 5A.
What a football game! The thrill of victory in green and the agony of defeat in white. Bodies all over the field in the Louisiana Superdome. Partner, it don't get any better than this.
Whoa, Nelly, what a football game as Acadiana battles back. Let's look at it one more time. Alimon hit it.
Ground level, no doubt. And Alimon, can you imagine walking down the halls of Acadiana High School on Monday morning and being that guy? Paul Bourgeois, your Tornadoes are something special.
Yes, they are, and so are the people of Sulphur. What a great city they have in Sulphur. We made a lot of good friends over there. The Richards, the Dr. Richard at the Pediatric Center, and Lindley, and everybody that we met as we go to Tracy Linedecker.
All right, I'm down here with the man of the hour. Were you nervous at all?
You just try to block out everything whenever you go to kick, and I really didn't hear anything when I kicked. It's so exciting to me.
Thus far, that's your most special kick in your entire life.
Exactly, it's entire, yeah.
Well, congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much. All right.
Guys.
Well, Rob, that's what you live for if you're a kicker.
Yep, you're right. You live and die. You're either a goat or you're a hero.
You can't think that it'll never happen because that's what you dream of happening, and you know how many
times. And one of the Acadiana players has ended up in the stands.
You know, let's take a break. We're coming back to wrap it up from the Superdome in just a moment.
You're watching CST.
All over that.
The 2006 State Farm Prep Classic on CST is being brought to you by State Farm, title sponsor of the 2006 State Farm Prep Classic. By your Southern Quality Ford dealers, presenting sponsor of the 2006 State Farm Prep Classic. By Chase, title sponsor of the LHS AA All Academic Program. By Coca-Cola, proud sponsor of the LHS AA State Championship events. By the United States Marine Corps, the few, the proud, the Marines. By Mishmack Photography, FlashPixPhoto.com, official photographer of the LHS AA. By Wendy's and the Wendy's High School Heisman Program, proud sponsor of the LHS AA. By Baden, the official game ball of the LHS AA. by Gatorade, official thirst quencher of the LHS AA. By Ochsner, the official healthcare system of the Louisiana High School Athletic Association. By Nike, contributing sponsor of the 2006 Prep Classic. And by the New Orleans Saints, official kickoff sponsor of the 2006 Prep Classic.
Well, I remember when we were leaving the stadium going to the Superdome. Of course, we had a police escort, and the people in the community of Slidell lined Goss Boulevard, and they were out of their cars cheering. You would thought it was a parade, and that really struck a nerve there, with me. Going all the way down Goss Boulevard, and it was just lined with people, with signs, and cheering and supporting us. And remember one sign I saw, it read, last one out of town, turn off the lights. So I think the whole town of Slidell came to the game.
That man will have a lifetime of memories. And how many times has Alamo stood there and pretended that he was
in the backyard? Mom says, "Come in, son. It's dark. Come in." So now just one more time. The score is tied, and I get a chance to win it. And we've all done it, but he got a chance to live it. And you can bet that 25 years from now, when they've played this thing for 50 times in the Superdome, that'll be one of the memories that they show.
Let's go down to Mitch Small, the marketing director for the Louisiana High School Athletic Association.
Sulphur High School, head coach Paul Bourgeois, principal Keith Bonin.
A great season for the Sulphur Tornadoes. What a run they made through the state playoffs. 4 straight games they got on the highway, and their fans followed them.
Tornadoes, the 2006 runner-up.
There may have been better ones, but in the years that I've watched them, I've never seen a better 5A state championship football game than I just witnessed.
Sulphur, the runners-up.
The next award is the State Farm Outstanding Player Award for Sulphur High School, as selected by the working media of the State Farm Prep Classic. Outstanding player for Sulphur, number 14, Ryan Godair.
We previewed him in the pregame, and he didn't let anybody down. He'll end the season with 133 tackles. Ryan Godair.
The next award is the Biden Lexus official game ball, sponsored by the Southern Quality Ford dealers.
And the game ball.
Presenting the game ball, Alan and Greg Waddell of Gateway Ford, Ponchatoula. Game ball goes to Acadiana head coach Ted Davidson.
It didn't look good for a while. The offense never got out of first gear, but they put up 13 unanswered in the fourth quarter to win it.
The next award is the State Farm Outstanding Player Award for Acadiana High School.
Any doubt?
As selected by the working media of the Prep Classic.
Absolutely not.
Outstanding player for Acadiana, number 3, Kip Jacob.
Well, maybe so. I'll bet you that was voted on a little early. Jacob did, though. He supplied the spark that got him going.
They were down 10-0, and yeah, he certainly deserves the honor. Mr. Alamo.
And the final award is the LHSAA
ready to get the big hardware.
5A State Championship Trophy, Acadiana High School. Head coach Ted Davidson, principal Miss Janet Hyatt.
Well, they finished second last year. The experience maybe helped them a little bit as they fought back, but we had them twice this year in the same story as they fought back from 2 scores down to win it. virtually on the last play of the game tonight. It was.
It was the last play, and a lot of characters showed. They stuck with it. Sulphur just beat them up for 3+ quarters, and their district rival had the best of them. But in the end, they found enough to get it done, and they win a state championship.
And all the things that you try, isn't it ironic that it comes down to just quick hitters that get you going? And both teams benefited from that quick hitter in the middle.
Yep. When they made the change to Jacob, the offense got a little bit of a spark. A quick step quicker, and the Acadiana Wrecking Rams have come into the Big Easy and will head back to the hub city with the gold trophy.
And a change up for them in the end as they put Morvan back in the game and drive it down the field. Congratulations to those young men. We want to congratulate both schools. We're very close, Rob, to these two schools in a very fine district in Louisiana. Enjoyed the football game, and two of our favorite schools in the whole state of Louisiana right there.
Yep, they do it as good as anybody does. And well, we're in New Orleans, and the second line has just started up. Well, partner, it's been a pleasure as we wait for Tressie Leindecker to grab Coach Davidson away from the media. Fans have not left the stands on the Acadiana sidelines as the teams shake hands. Sportsmanship being shown here on the floor of the Superdome.
A dramatic ending. Those two teams know each other very, very well, and they gave it all tonight. Well, we had an interesting 2 days in New Orleans. 5 state championship games, all covered by CST and brought to millions of viewers from Lubbock, Texas, to Gainesville, Florida. And we want to thank our crew, John Seltzer, Tim Van Guy, all the guys,
and an army
Mark
of
Bodovich.
many. Alamo. Tressie Leindecker, take it away. She's got the winning coach, Ted Davidson.
Well, Coach, tell us how it feels to have your first state title.
Oh, it's great. You know, the kids played so hard. You know, it's unbelievable. They battled. That's the trademark of this team all year. They won't quit. They're going to fight. If there's a breath of air left, they're going to battle for it, you know.
Tell us what was going through your mind when Drew stepped up to the tee.
Well, I just hope we had there's so many things. You got to snap it, you got to catch it and get it on the tee. I was just hoping, went like practice. The situation wasn't quite like practice, but I was hoping it'd work out like that.
Congratulations. I'll let you go enjoy your victory.
Okay, thanks a lot,
All
Tracy.
right, guys.
Thank you, Tressie. Rob, enjoyed working with you, buddy. We had 5 good football games, and
none better than this one, though, partner. First ever state title for the Wrecking Rams, and they share the trophy with the crowd.
Well, we want to thank all of you for joining us here at the Louisiana Superdome. We want to thank Ralph Ladner, who was up in the booth with us for the 2006 State Farm Prep Classic, presented by your Southern Quality Ford deal. Be sure to catch all 5 classes here on CST. Go to coxsportstv.com to find the day and the time for all the games. For Rob Bushmack and for Tressie Leindecker, I'm Dennis McCain saying so long with our final score tonight in the Class 5A matchup. Acadiana 13, Sulphur 10 from the Big Easy. Good night, everybody.